Hi everyone, good afternoon. Now we are using Java 8 feature. This type of the question interviewer asks, what is, tell me about Java 8 feature. So you should know what is the Java 8 feature. Feature is lambda expression. Lambda expression allow the representation of the function as an expression, simplifying the syntax for the functional programming in Java. So what is the lambda? How to create lambda expression? Lambda expression, the representation of a function of, of an expression and simplifying the syntax of the functional programming in Java. So you will ask, please tell me about internal work of the lambda expression. So internal work of the lambda expression, you go for lambda internal work in Java. Okay, so I'm see here target typing, function interface instance, invoke dynamic method dispatch. So internally uses see lambda expression in Java to way to represent the function interface. Functional interface which a single abstract method. You know the function interface. Function interface have only one abstract method. Only one abstract method means they do not have implementation. Only the declare the method and concise with the less boilerplate code. It use lambda expression used for the concisely less boilerplate code. Internally, lambda expression are implemented in whole dynamic instruction. Right. So see, when you write the lambda expression in your code, Java compiler transform it into a interface of an function interface at a compile time. The transformation involves the following steps: target typing, function interface instance creation, invoke dynamic instruction, lambda meta factory, dynamic method dispatch. So lambda expression you should know target expression. First lambda expression you should know is used for the function interface, right? Reduce the boilerplate code, right? What is the function interface? It has only one abstract method, right? So when we create the lambda expression, Java compiler transform it into an instance of the function interface at compile time. Java compiler, see internally work, right? So Java compiler transport it into the instance of the function interface at compile time. The transformation like target typing, the compiler infer the target type of each with the lambda expression should be assigned. The target type it must be function interface, which means it has a single abstract method, right? And then function interface instance creation. Second one, the compile generate a class that implement the function interface and represent the lambda expression. The class contain implementation of the abstract method, right? Third one is the invoke dynamic instruction. So you should know invoke dynamic instruction. The compiler replaces the lambda expression in the code which invoke the instruction. Invoke dynamic instruction is a byte code that instruction that allow the dynamic method invocation at runtime. Right? So lambda meta factory. So invoke dynamic instruction is linked to the lambda meta factory, which is built mechanism in the Java runtime library. The lambda meta factory generates the actual implementation of the function interface using bytecode generation technique. And last one, dynamic method dispatch. At runtime, when the lambda expression is invoked, the lambda meta factory create instance of the generate of the implementation of the function interface. Dynamic method dispatch at runtime. When a lambda expression is invoked, the lambda meta factory create an instance of the creation class implementation the function interface. The generate instant behavior as if where an instance of the function interface and abstract method implementation is executed. Right? So here in internal work of the lambda expression, so many functionality, target typing, function interface, instance creation, invoke, dynamic instruction, lambda meta factory, dynamic method dispatch. These are four pillars we use. So how to write lambda expression in Java 8. Right? So simply we go for the code and there is a arrow function we use, right? So now we can creating one function interface. Okay, this type of the parameter an expression or statement, right? This type of the parameter is lambda expression. This is arrow function and this is the expression, right? To identify the function interface, define parameter list, use arrow function token, and you write expression or statement. Function interface, this like we can write the function interface. Okay, lambda example in Java 8. Okay, giving one example and writing the sorting. Okay, see, this is the array list. This is a lambda, right? See, okay. See, what is the lambda? You because see here list list. What is the list and what is the array list? What is the purpose of the list? What is the use of the string? What is the new keyword? What is the array list? So list duplication is allowed, right? And string is the generic type. You can take any type of the data. So generic is flexibility to customize any type of the data, right? This is the array list. Array list is a class. List is a interface, right? First here writing the first interface here. Okay. Then I add Java full stack class. Okay. Java full stack class. Then chain. Okay. So I want to sort, right? I want to sort this example collection dot sort. You know. So these are the name and this is the lambda expression. See, lambda expression, then uh, arrow function A compared to B. Okay. I am executing. Okay. So channel class full stack Java. Channel C class full stack and then Java. So see, collection A compared to B. So where is coming from the he, this is the method compare to, you know, compare to method, which type of interface you should know, right? So I'm clicking on it and declaration. Okay. First see collections. So interviewer asks, please add collection methods because collection have only sort method, right? So I'm collection have sort method and I'm giving dot sort shuffle. See, empty list, empty map, empty set, add all, add info, binary search, check, collection, check list, check map, check navigation set, check unique, check set, check sorted map, check sorted set, copy, disjoin, collection methods, huh? Empty enumeration, empty enumeration, empty iterator, empty list, empty list iterator, empty map, empty navigation map, empty navigation set, empty set, empty sorted map, empty sorted set. These like rotate, reverse order, okay, reverse, rotate, shuffle, singleton, okay, sort, synchronize sort map, synchronize set, okay. So all type of the method inside the collection, okay, all type of the method inside the collections, right? So here I pass that object of the linked list, and here I'm using the lambda expression a compare b, okay, a compare b, right? I'm here using compare, okay. Here we have method compare, no, right? A compare two method, right? Okay. So this type of the question interviewer asks the lambda expression, and more about the lambda expression. See, okay, and yeah, and I remove this line and I want to, this is a Java full stack class channel, right? So I want to name dot because I want to filtering J, otherwise filtering C. So name dot stream dot filter dot s s dot start with C, then collect collectors dot to list, okay. Then I want to print, right? List string new list, right? Equal. Okay. Then I'm printing, right? New list. Printing here, new list. Class channel. This is the, see, here we are using the lambda expression I'm I want to find character, right? So see, I want to character start from the C. So this type of the question interviewer asks. So here I have one Java, right? And I am put same with Java. So I want to distinct character. That will be removed. Distinct, distinct, right? And I am printing here Java full stack channel. So Java it will be removed. There are two types, right? Okay. So this type of the question, so you ask what is the lambda expression. You should know what is the lambda expression, how to integrate, and more example of the lambda expression also. Okay. See here I have created one operation, and here int perform, int a, int b, right? So interface I am created one interface. The interface have only one, no implementation, right? Okay. By default it's a abstract method, right? So is no any implementation, so we need to implement, right? So I have created the interface, this one interface. I want to add some value, right? Add, subtract. Okay, these are operation. If you want to use only single line, you can use return this type of the scenarios, right? And I'm giving the performance operation in result one, add, perform 5 3, right? Print and subtract 7 3. Okay, so subtract 7 2, result 5, right? So this type of the question, here I'm executing the program 8 5. Why we is 8 5? Because I am using the lambda expression. See, this is the lambda expression. How to perform, reduce all boilerplate code. We need to create one, uh, so we need to returning all variable, subtract all variable. So lot of boilerplate code is deduction, right? So you should know how to execute the lambda expression, right? This is the lambda expression example, how to work internally work, and okay, lambda expression. Okay, lambda expression. Okay, so you should know, you are aware of that, the lambda expression interviewer create lambda expression. You can create this one, and you can create one operation you can call directly, and this is the a and comma b, a plus b, and we can execute and directly use it. So this type of the question you can practice on it. Then I am using the function interface. So we just told me function interface have only one abstract method. Its function interface have only one abstract method. Enabling the function lambda expression, function interface have only one abstract method, right? So I have one function interface. Function interface. Function interface is denoted by this function interface annotation. Function interface C. It's a function interface extend the annotation. This one. Okay. And interface. I override the function interface. We consider the other function interface. Function interface. Write the Java programming. Result date, right? Is work, right? Normal normal programming we create, but it will be work, right? So I have created interface operation 1, and I'm creating also interface operation 2, right? Here there are two, operation 1 and operation 2, both interface, right? Both interface I'm executing here, and extend operation 1 comma operation 2. Okay. Sorry, implement. Okay, implement. Because why we use extend, why we use implement after that, implement when we use an extend, because Java, this is a class, right? So class have interface, right? Operation 1 and operation 2. So it will be used implement, because these are the interfaces. But when we use in a class, so it will be use extend keyword, right? So here we need to use class, that time we use extends. So interface, one interface to the another interface we need to connecting, so that time we use also extend. One class connected to each other, that time, so inheritance concept, so one class yeah, connected to each parent class, so we use extend keyword. But one class want to connect other interface, that time we use implement. See, implement, and I am using override method, right? This type of the method I use override method, and yes, 1.2, right? This is otherwise a plus 2. Okay, a plus b. Okay, and now I am creating operation 1 obj is equal to, okay, new operation, right? So see, this also override the method. We can use also abc 1 from a plus b, right? And I want to return this object, so I can also, this type of question we can use, and see, and perform method, it will be executing. one minute. Okay. Method are same, right? So now I'm executing which method? Operation one, right? And code is static here. Implement this one, okay, and this, and also this. Okay. Remove unimplemented method, right? This is the unimplemented method we need to override, and I use here a plus b, right? I want to call, right? I want to call optional one, optional b. So how to call both method? So it will be confusing, na? Which method is coming from. I have created instance of that obj is equal to new. I use dot perform. Okay, 2 plus 3. This one, copy, control X, control V, save one need to remove. Okay, but here the main question is which which perform method is operation 1, yeah, operation 2. That is the confusion, right? Which method you should, right? You don't know, right? I am executing option 1 dot perform. Which method? You don't, right? That type of the problem we need to resolve here. Directly I'm using, because I want to use first method, second method, right? Because, and I'm directly I can use operation 1 dot super dot that method, 3 4. Cannot use super in a static context. Cannot use super as a, what is the, cannot directly invoke the abstract method perform int and int an optional one, right? Cannot directly invoke the abstract method directly. How to resolve it? See, how to resolve it. So, okay. Perform. Okay. 1 minute. Question 1 dot here giving error. Cannot use super in a static context. This is the static method. Okay? So I have created one implemented class test operation extend main operation, then what implement then I put here main operation, and I remove this one. Wait, see, the method main cannot be declared static. Static method can only declare the static or top level type, right? So static, okay, this is right, okay, and removing this, okay, remove this, and okay, public class test, then I implemented the method, right? And here operation a plus b, okay, this is right way. Okay. Public must be defined in its own file, okay. This type test is already defined, test 2, okay. So this type of the question into asking we need to resolve. So here confusion, so many people, we can resolve randomly, and how to resolve sequential manner, okay. Here test 2, test 2 dot test t is equal to new t dot perform 3 4, right, okay. Here cut paste and executing, cut paste executing 7, right, it's executed, right. Now I am create a optional operation 1 obj 1 is equal to new operation 1, so it will be override perform method, perform method override giving a plus b, right, a plus b, this is a test object, this is the operation, okay. And also I'm creating, remove this one, and operation to equal to new operation 2. Okay, once we created operation 2, so I have created 3 a plus 6 a plus b. Okay, operation I'm performing this, and same method and same functionality I'm override. Test 2 operation object 1 object 2 dot calling, right? And I'm calling object 1 dot perform 4 plus 6. Then object 2 calling 5 plus 6. Okay, and then executing formula 10 and 11. So first data is coming, where is coming from? Object 1 and object 2, right? Both operation is performing, right? This is the use of the function interface. We can implement this type of the question, right? Okay, then third one is the Steam API. Steam API provides fluent and functional approach to processing collection of data, enabling parallel processing and reducing the boilerplate code. The Steam API provides a fluent and functional approach to processing collection of the data, enable parallel processing and reducing the boilerplate code. Steam API is mostly used. There are actually intermediate operation, terminal operation, intermediate operation performing the filtering, sorting, mapping the element. Okay, so Steam API also used for the function programming. So there are also Steam API. We are going to giving an example Steam API. Okay. Steam API. There are list. Okay, list of data, list integer L is equal to new array list. Okay, is equal to arrays dot as list 3 4 8. Okay, these are the simple questions, and I'm using L dot stream is operation dot filter. I want to filter, I want to use map. Okay, s f1 s into s. I want to square, right? And I am going to collect collectors dot to list. Okay, okay, because here return type is a list, so I want to use new list two. Okay, and I will print the same L2. Okay, I'm executing 4 16 25. I want to square, right? So this list is I want to convert to the map. How to convert the map? List convert to map in Java 8. many interviewer asks, list convert to the map. John list of something. Okay, correct. Okay. So here I have one example. This is a right? Of list of string list of oh, list of list of the method of string undefined of the type list. This is a list, right? Array list. Okay. This is the list. So I want to convert this list into the map, right? This list I want to convert. So I want to use return type is a map string dot integer and convert to map is equal to I want to java the utility map and name dot stream dot collect collect collector dot to map dot to map name, then name dot length because this because my output should be key value based, right? Bob 3 allies B John 4. Please decide how to convert character to map, then name dot length depend on your length, name dot length character dot token first is the name to map and we can put it. So this type of the question interviewer asks default method default method it allow adding the new method to interface without breaking backward compatibility with the existing implementation. Default method is allowed to adding new method to interface without breaking backward compatibility with the existing progression. Default method is create when we create in default method directly we can use default method. We can add multiple type of the default method. We can override the default method. We cannot use default static method. We cannot override. Then method reference is denoted by period of period symbol, and here also we use optional class. Optional class have so many methods. Optional class is mainly purpose of the ignore the null pointer exception. Reduce the chance of the null pointer exception. We need to check if exist, if present or not, and there are actually so many methods. Not nullable get method, we can check that optional object, and date time feature also available. So we are talking about default method, right? Here, uh, here, okay. Interface A. Okay. Interface is the function interface. So they have default method, right? On default method wide, default wide, default wide add, right? Default wide implementation, right? Add, okay. Then same thing, therefore not to function interface. Function interface, function interface cannot use function interface. Inherit function interface, simple way, going to here, type function interface. default method in Java. Default method, right? Yeah, that's good. Here I'm putting interface to same interface have same method, right? Same method to interface have same method, right? So I want to implement this function interface. Which keyword? Implement function interface, comma, my function interface too. Now see, same method name I'm using, same interface, right? So see, override this one, okay, and but see which method is rendering first method, right? First method is rendering, I'm executing this one, but I want to show the record of the second method. So how to, so I want to delete and I'm check and creating and override this one, right? So that is that type of the problem, means we need to override my method and we can add my method and super and something method name, right? Okay, so we need to use directly that interface name dot super, see that interface name dot super dot method name. It is a method name, my method. Okay, okay, because we need to implement other class and we can use it directly. Okay, we consider method one and you need to override and we use my interface name super dot method name. I can directly use it. So that type of the problem we do need to resolve. And optional also, optional class and datetime class. Optional class is also provide so many features. Okay. Yeah, and datetime also we can use datetime feature. So we can also optional class method reference and datetime API. We can practice on it. Okay. So please practice on it.